Oh yeah, good old coffee. All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So this is a emergency alert. This is one of the videos we do when we're trying to get information out to you guys, get you to click on it and watch this stuff. Now, it's not clickbait. There is a threat on Republicans, conservatives, people that voted for Donald Trump here in this country. All right, the threat is up to the level of how you want to perceive it as far as what danger level and what preparedness you need to be doing. But unfortunately, it's a pop-off. It's a push towards a civil conflict. Now, do I think that we would lose in a civil conflict against these people that are making threats? No, not at all. But I do see a potential of bodily harm, loss of life, especially coming at you sideways and stuff. So what am I talking about? Earlier today, I was watching Brad over there at Full Spectrum Survival, and he was actually talking about some of the emails he's been receiving, the death threats. You know, as a YouTuber, I get those as well during this election process. Of course I get them. I watch how I say things, but it really doesn't matter. People are just angry, people are delusional, people are off in the head. Before you judge, I've got some videos for you guys. The left, and I mean people, not the citizens of America, the crazy ones, and they are crazy. I'm not talking about the politician left. I'm talking about the mentally unstable individuals are now making threats against you, American people, constitutionalists, people that voted for Trump. Their delusion is so bad in this world that they actually believe that their lives are in danger because Donald Trump is president again. Apparently they forgot, you know, 4 years prior he was president and they didn't die or be put in slave chains. There's just a list of stuff. It's just so hard to even cover the crap that they sling. But let's go ahead and discuss some of these threats. And like I said, I've got video up here for you guys because, yeah, I mean, they are like, one is definitely blatantly saying that she wants to bludgeon your head, strangle the life out of you. Other one's talking about how they will shoot you if you're a white male, and it doesn't matter if you've approached or not. If they see you at night, they're willing to shoot. Let's go ahead and discuss this, watch this stuff, and we'll go further in. All right, so first one is up here.
I'm done. If you voted for Trump, I think you're a fucking loser. I think you're stupid. I think you're a moron. I think you're evil. I think that you deserve to die by my hands. More specifically, by the rake that's in my hand that I'm using as a bludgeon on your fucking skull. You fucking loser. I'm better than you. You're a horrible person. You don't deserve air. Fucking kill yourself before I get to you. Do it. Kill yourself right now. Reply with a video of you killing yourself.
Okay, so, one, she wants to bludgeon you in the head with a weight that she's holding in her hand. Well, big girl, I'm glad you're doing cardio and actually exercising because you probably need to do that. Put down the Twinkies. Second, I hope you respond with a video of you killing yourself. I don't know how you're supposed to respond with a video if you're dead. They don't really think things through, do they? Sacks of crap like this, yeah, keep an eye out. Now, I'm telling you guys, keep your eyes out. I mean, yeah, sure. Do I think that's a threat to me? No. Only because I train, I exercise, I'm prepared for it. But what happens when they catch you working or you're not paying attention, you're doing something else, and hey, it's just a woman walking up. Well, while you're concentrating on your job, they walk into your employment and start banging the place because they know that you are a Trump supporter. Stay strapped. All right, so we've got, this one here's pretty. It doesn't mean that they're sane.
Question. So does anybody know how to find or hire a hitman or woman, because we don't want to be sexist. So, but I think we could pull this off collectively. If you want to chip in, DM.
Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised that that's even allowed to even be on TikTok or any social media. She's actually asking how to contact a hitman. Yeah, I really hope that law enforcement does knock on your door. Collectively get the money up for this. No, it could just be people ranting and raving, but I mean, who actually thinks like that? Who let alone gets on social media and start blatantly speaking like that? People that are unbalanced. Like I said, pretty, but usually they're nuts. This one here, guys, is the one that wants to shoot white people, white men. Let me clarify. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter if you are causing a scene. You just have to be on the same street, not even on the same side. At nighttime. No. Here we go.
I would go as far to say that I would purchase a Glock, and if you and I are walking on the same street and it's dark out and you're a white male, you have to be white for this to count, okay? If you're a white male, even if you don't approach me, I will shoot you. Yeah, I know. So, has to be on the street, you and I. Has to be at nighttime. During the day, not so much, but at nighttime, okay? And you have to have very white skin, and be a male.
So don't worry, I'm a white guy. Thankfully, I'm not white. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, they just murder you. Okay, well, would these people actually follow through with this? I don't know. I consider it a threat. All right. We prep for a reason. We prepare. You know, we talked about civil conflict. This is it. They keep pushing this. All right. These nut jobs keep pushing it. They're talking about how constitutionalists, Trump supporters are going to kill them, take them out. We're not the ones saying that. They are. Now, it's funny how mental disorders are. There's actually a certain type of schizophrenia that if they believe it, that's it. If you disagree with them, you're untrustworthy, they turn violent on you. It's an actual mental disorder. And what I'm seeing here in America, a lot of that going around. So let's say that they are not ballsy enough to attempt to firefight you or get up close for close work. For those that know me and know what I'm talking about, keep those blades very, very sharp. So, chemical castration, basically what this is. All right. So if they don't have the balls to do that, just slip something into a man's drink or food or something like that, so his reproductive organs don't function correctly. Now, I'm not making this up. There you go.
Medication called metadroxyprogesterone acetate, spelled like this. It comes in both an injectable and a pill form. The pill form is not water soluble, but it's mildly soluble in alcohol, and it's full of a lot of really harmful hormones, which is why it's mainly prescribed to women. But if men take it, it stops their ability to reproduce. Just a little fun fact.
Just a little fun fact. No, that's actually passive aggressiveness, trying to get that information out and hope that somebody does it. That's not fun fact. That's another individual that needs to be doors kicked in on. Yeah, that there, no. So you're willing to cause harm on another person because they have a different political view. And I hate to break it to you, the majority of Americans say you are the problem. You are the crazy one. That's the majority. I mean, you look around. I mean, I hope you people are actually watching this. Look around. Most of the people you're seeing are not in support of you or the way you are. You might want to work on that. Oh, here's another assassin for hire looking for an assassin. That might be the same girl. Kind of hard to tell.
There is a highly trained professional assassin out there right now, and you have one job. Chop, chop, bitch.
And you have one job. Chop, chop. That sounds a little racial to me. From the side that's all loving and everything else. All right, guys. So, yeah, I just wanted to grab that and bring that to your attention. I see the comments, well, I don't watch stuff like that. I don't watch TikTok. I watch as much as I can so I can see the mindset of people, see what's going around. It's one thing to be hubbed up in a nice little rural town where everybody's all the same, bored, and, but that's not the world. That's just that little hub. Kind of like these leftards that are out there, and they have the little groups, little cell groups, and all they do is echo chamber between each other, and they come up with this whole idea of society, and they have no clue what's going on. Branch out, look at things. These are threats. For those that have Trump bumper stickers and stuff like that, hey, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to warn you that you can become a target because of that. Now, I've always said I do not want people to cause harm to other people. I don't want a civil conflict. I will say this, you have a right to defend yourself against these people. Plain out and simple, you have a right to defend yourself. What you do in that department is make sure that you are covered legally, make sure that your life is in danger. Brad over there at Full Spectrum Survival was talking about the castle doctrine down here in Florida. You have to perceive that your life's in danger, and then you have to prove it to a court. Make them understand and believe that, yes, you really did think your life was in danger. These people are so delusional, they actually believe the bullshit that's coming out of their mouths. They're that off in the head. Stay strapped. I can't tell you what to do in the situation. That's why we've done less than lethal. A lot less ramifications as far as the legal spectrum on, well, did you really have a right to swack that person? Less than lethal? Yeah, I'd rather deal with the repercussions on the lawsuit of that compared to 20 years because I took somebody out that I perceived to be a threat in the courts, which are supposed to be my peers, are now blue-haired people. What do you think is going to happen with that? Just be smart about it. I'm not saying don't use your firearm to protect yourself. I'm just saying make sure you are in the right to do it, all right? And you have a right to defend yourself. I 100% agree with you with that. But the laws of the land have really twisted what you can and cannot do. Just make sure you got your ass covered, all right? So, guys, heads up on this. Keep your eyes open, head on a swivel. When you start seeing stuff like this, if you got signs and stuff in your yard, get those surveillance cameras up and watch your routines. Watch what's driving by your house. It's easy to find stalkers and stuff. And actually, we're going to be doing some more videos once I get walking better after my knee injury. What to deal with, what to do when people are following you through parking lots. We need to cover stuff like that. All right. So I do have some experience in that. So I am wanting to do that. It's just going to be a few days still on that. Be safe out there. This is concerning. To those that have email, threaten, and all that good stuff to me, usually I don't put too much stock in it anymore because I've gotten plenty of it. But just so you know, you can't be tracked. Maybe you need to go to a mental institute. Maybe I should actually contact law enforcement with these emails and have your ass sent away. I'm not a cop caller, but I mean, if you're really that imbalanced, personally, you don't need to be functioning. Well, you should not really function. You shouldn't be let loose in society if you're really that freaking nuts. Just my opinion. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later.